A useful introduction to becoming an entrepreneur. Written by serial entrepreneur Shirish Nadkarni, co-founder, Livemocha, TeamOn Systems and ex-Microsoft. This book is based upon his own startup journey and also has useful interviews with other successful techpreneurs. There's no doubt he has loads of hands-on experience to share, given that 2 of his companies were acquired, Livemocha by RosettaStone and TeamOn Systems by Research in Motion in 2002. The book is structured in a logical sequential manner. I suspect it reflects the personality of the author and the default approach he used in his entrepreneurial life. Look at the way the book has been divided into parts. Part 1 is about ideation, Part 2 company formation, Part 3 moves into fundraising, Part 4 on the nuts and bolts of running your company, and Part 5 dwells on finding an exit. Each is neatly subdivided into chapters. As can be expected, certain parts have more meat, such as fundraising and running your company. For instance, Chapter 4 on running your company covers aspects such as recruiting great employees, creating a vibrant company culture, becoming a great leader, managing your board of directors, etc. Packed with practical how-to advice from the idea stage going all the way to an IPO. This is a useful 101 primer for any wannabe entrepreneur. Plus, it is laid out in simple, easy to understand language, and peppered with earthy tips. There are quite a few things that he emphasizes in his book, and he illustrates it with examples from his own experience. 1. Is it really important to tell a great story? The entrepreneur needs to clearly demonstrate what it is that is allowing his company to emerge and disrupt existing players in the industry. Take Nadkarni's company Livemocha, for example. In 2007, when he started, it was in the middle of the globalization phenomenon, when outsourcing was in full swing. There was a significant demand for learning English. So, he painted a picture of this globalization trend, and that there were 1 billion+ people interested in learning English. Such a real number made people take notice. What does painting such a scenario do? Other key stakeholders, including potential funders, partners, key employees, could visualize along with you, the entrepreneur, how big the opportunity really is, and the real possibility of taking on and overtaking existing players in the market. Similarly, he gives great suggestions on how to manage your board of directors. Example: find board members who have either deep startup experience or deep operational experience, or how to run your first board meeting. Explain to them what your strategy is, especially how you're going to acquire customers. Then establish a budget. Once there is agreement on those 2 main things, proceed to the next set of board meetings. He also recommends creating a standard template or using existing templates, such as that of Sequoia Capital. In the section on running your company, he talks about the importance of establishing a company culture. He believes that few startup founders spend time explicitly thinking about the culture they want to establish at their company. He avers, a company culture models the behavior of the company and the decisions it makes when the founders are not around. Culture has a significant impact on employee and customer satisfaction. It also serves as a valuable moat. This book helps entrepreneurs figure out what tech startups need to do well in all stages of their journey, from idea right up to IPO. The nuts and bolts of fundraising, be it from angels, VCs or venture debt, covering aspects such as compelling investor pitches, types of instruments and agreement terms. How to run your company well. Nadkarni clearly understands that winging it is not going to cut it. It is essential to have clear systems and processes. The process of finding and managing an exit, either through a strategic sale or going IPO. What lessons to learn from the journeys of other successful techpreneurs. In the concluding chapter, he re-emphasizes 3 key aspects that are vital for success: establishing product market fit for your startup idea, the quality of the founding team, and a sound go-to-market strategy. A glossary of terms and appendix, consisting of memorandum of terms typical in shareholder agreements, are useful additions. Overall, this is a helpful guide from a successful founder for entrepreneurs to help skillfully navigate the various phases of the tech startup journey. From startup to exit, an insider's guide to launching and scaling your tech business. Shirish Nadkarni, published by HarperCollins Leadership, pages 376 rupees. Check out the book on Amazon here.